The president is correct that we need to bolster living standards in America for lower and middle income people. The president is correct that there have been elements of the trade system where we've been taken advantage of. You know, the World Trade Organization let China in with extraordinary emerging market latitude, and they never corrected it as China rose. And I'll say something that does not reflect well on me, but I'll share it with you. At the age of 35 in 1999, the World Trade Organization, there were protests in Seattle. And so Ralph Nader was up there, working class families were up there. They said, please, please do not let the Chinese into the WTO. And you'll cause a hollowing out of our manufacturing. You'll ruin our middle class aspirational jobs. Please don't. I was a young Wall Street person at the time, and I had bought into the Wall Street narrative that this was going to lower the cost of capital deployment, lower the cost of labor, and was going to be generally good for the economy, the stock market, and generally good for people. It was an advancement. It was progress. But those workers were right. I got that wrong at age 29 because the aftermath of what happened 25, 26 years later is this dilemma, this systemic rise in populism. Moreover, when President Bush implemented the TARP money, he made a very big mistake, and I think he's willing to admit it today. He put $1 trillion into the banks. If he put $750 into the banks, sir, and maybe $250 into the lower and middle income people, you maybe wouldn't have had the Occupy Wall Street movement. Maybe it wouldn't have morphed into the Tea Party movement. There was an unfairness in the policy that created a prairie fire of populism.